Hi everybody, welcome to part 2 of the recipe where I showed you in this video how to make chenna or paneer from your milk. I will link the recipe video below. But today I will show you how to make rasgullas, which is a sweet Indian dish that is these paneer balls made in sugar syrup. So here in my instant pot I have 3 cups of water, and to that I'm going to add about 3/4 cups of sugar. So the instant pot marking might show you 2, don't worry about that, but it is 3 whole cups of water to 3/4 cups of sugar. I like it less sweet, which is why I took 3/4 cup. If you like your sugar syrup to be sweeter, you can use 1 cup of just regular white granulated sugar. So you could do this while your chenna or paneer that you have just made out of the milk is cooling down, and let this go on saute mode for about 10 minutes, and the sugar should dissolve easily. Just stir it a couple of times in between, and that's about it. You don't really have to worry. In the meantime, what you can do is, if your the ball of your paneer cheese is ready, you now just want to make a nice dough out of it. So here you can see that I crumbled up the ball, and I'm going to use the palm of my hand to just really press it down hard many times and kind of keep crumbling it along. I really want it to become a nice and smooth dough. If you want, at this time you could add like a tablespoon or teaspoon of some white flour, or just like what you call as maida in Hindi, but you could also skip that. What you really want to make sure is that as you press and do this, it's becoming a nice and smooth dough, because if it doesn't, you will just see more cracks on your rasgullas, and while the taste and everything will be fine, it won't really look that good. So here now, what I'm going from the big ball of dough, I'm going to start breaking down and roll these between the palms of both my fingers and try and make them as smooth as possible. Now this takes a little practice, so sometimes you will see these cracks that are still there, or just lines that are on your rasgulla, but that's okay. And that's why we wanted to make sure that you cool down your chenna really quickly, so these lines don't appear as much. So like you see here, I've made a bunch of different balls. Again, size doesn't matter, just try to get them even sized, and some of them will have more lines than others. That's okay, like with practice this goes away. So what we're going to do is, we're going to take these and then just dump them into the sugar syrup. You can see all the sugar has melted now, and so I put them all there in. There is enough space for them to puff up, and that's about it. I'm going to close my instant pot here, and what we're going to do is put this on manual for about 7 minutes. So that's it. With that pressure, they're going to puff up nicely. And now here's what the rasgullas look like after 7 minutes of pressure and just letting that naturally release the pressure. So you can see they have puffed up to about double the size, maybe a little less, but they're not really sticking to each other, which is why we didn't want to put a whole lot of in there. And so just cool this rasgullas and the syrup down, and then enjoy it, serve it with just a little syrup. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Until next